students, in previous lecture we are discussing about the complex permanent tissue xylem. Now here we are going to discuss about the another complex tissue phloem or blast. Students, as in previous lecture you will know about the xylem or the water and mineral conducting tissue. Now here we are going to discuss on the topic phloem. Phloems are known as the translocation of food to the various part of the plant's body. Now students, before knowing more about phloem, we are going to know about the diagrammatic structure of phloem. First of all, here there is a presence of long elongated isodiametrical cells that are called companion cells. These are peripherally present at the phloem elements like sieve tube and sieve cells. These are the companion cells having a very ultimate defining type of nucleus in each and every cell. They are well defined by the cytoplasmic membrane, and all the cell organelles inside the cytoplasmic membrane are well positioned. These are the structure of cytoplasmic membrane, and through which the rising of X-like strands, these strands helps in the framework of the particular shape and size of the cell. That's why we also called it, these are the framework of the cell. Now here, these are the sieve tubes which are located on the sieve plates. The sieve plates are just like the sieve that are used in our kitchens. There will be no more difference in the sieve plates and sieve of the kitchen houses that are used to separate the corn from the clothes. Each and every sieve plates has a large number of sieve tubes. Each sieve tubes helps in the translocation of the food materials from each and every part of the cells that are formed by the leaves through the process of photosynthesis. These are the structure of sieve tubes, and the sieve plates has a oval shaped structure inside which many sieve tubes are associated with one another, just as illustrated in the structure. Now here I draw the phloem parenchyma cells. These cells are comparatively elongated than the parenchyma and companion cells of the phloem. They also provides a particular separation of one set of sieve tubes to the another set of sieve tubes, as well as they are helpful in the storage of extra food materials like starch, which are formed after the process of photosynthesis. It contains rich amount of protoplasm that provides the turbidity and mechanical strength to the phloem sieve plates. These spherical shaped structures, each and every structures are associated with the tubes which I collaterally draw in longitudinal direction to understand very clearly. It is a lateral section of a phloem tissue of the higher categories of plants which are also recognized as vascular plants like pteridophytes, gymnosperms, angiosperms, as well as also found in some ferns like draperids. These are the base-like structures which are also associated with the sieve tubes. These helps in the storage of the food substances. During the winter season, the sieve plates becomes mucilaginous due to absorb large amount of food substances and water, because during the winter there is no sunlight for more longer time, so that the stored food materials are utilized to perform the various kind of metabolic activities inside the cells. Here I also gave a structure of lateral section of a phloem cell so that you can understand very well these structures. In between the phloem wall there is numerous pits are present. These pits helps in the passage of substances from one cell to another. And easy for exchange of substances between one to another cells. Now, just closely related to the companion cell also. The companion cell acts as the supporting cells. This is uninucleated and a large shape central nucleus is present. These are the numerous lateral section of the sieve tubes, as elongated or longitudinal structures are described here. These sieve tubes are the hollow structures and has a narrow passage for the translocation of food from one place to another place. These are the companion cells. Companion cells. The phloem parenchyma cell. Chyma cells. Sieve tubes. And this structure is sieve plate. And further, these dotted structures are also known to be phloem fibers or phloem scleran fibers. Scleran fibers. This is the TS of phloem, and this is the LS of a phloem. Now students, from this diagram, we know that there are 4 types of cells present in the phloem. First is sieve tubes. The second one is companion cells. The third one is the phloem parenchyma. And the last one is phloem sclerenchyma. Now we are going to describe the function and the structure of each and every type of cells that unite to form the phloem tissue. This is the sieve tube. Sieve tubes are long, elongated, tapered, and narrow-pitted cells that are helpful in the passage of food substances inside these phloem tissues. They are associated with one another by a plate-like structure that is called sieve plate. The sieve tube and sieve plates along with called sieve elements of the phloem. Students, on being maturity, the sieve tubes has the protoplasm get dried and it become dead. Now the companion cells. Companion cells are the kind of chlorine-kinase type of cells. These cells not only supports to provide a particular shape and structure to the phloem vessels, but also helpful in the formation and synthesis of food by the process of photosynthesis. These are always living and comparatively smaller than the phloem parenchyma. Now, phloem parenchyma. Phloem parenchyma are the kind of cells that are long, elongated, and comparatively longer than the companion cells. They are helpful in the storage of extra food substances which are synthesized after the process of photosynthesis. And more number of intermolecular spaces are present inside these cells. These are called intervacular spaces. These spaces also helps in the storage of the extra food substances like starch, lipids, fats. Now students, the another types of cell which unite to form the phloem tissue is phloem sclerenchyma. Mainly the phloem sclerenchyma has the phloem fibers that not only provides the mechanical strength to the phloem tissue but also helpful in to provide a particular shape, size and structure. At last students, function of phloem. Function of phloem. Students, the most peculiar and important function of the phloem tissues is translocation of food to the various part of the plant's body, either it is root system or shoot system. The food that is manufactured by the leaves are transported by the phloem tissues to the different part of the plant body for the process of oxidation to get energy. Thanks students for joining today's lecture.